Hey everyone, it's Adam with the Jacksonville Wealth Builders, and I'm here today to talk to you about the property management fees associated with your Jacksonville Wealth Builders investment in our program. Now, one of the themes that you'll find throughout the entire conversation about the 4 fees that are associated with the property management piece is that the only time that Jacksonville Wealth Builders takes any revenue from you is when it's in your very best interest. So the first fee, of course, is 9% of gross monthly rent. You know, the goal in cash flow real estate is to collect rent and to send it to you as an investor, and that's what we do. We do it religiously well. We collect over 90% of rent by the 3rd day of the month, and that's our focus each and every month. So we do charge 9% of gross rent, and that is revenue for our property management company. Now, the second fee is a tenant placement fee, and you'll find nationally and even locally here in Jacksonville that a lot of property management companies charge all of first month's rent. Not us. We only charge half of first month's rent. And this is actually not a revenue source for the Jacksonville Wealth Builders program. We outsource the half of first month's rent to leasing agents that rent out your property, and that's why we're able to rent out your property in 23 days or less on average. And that very much is in line with your goals to make sure the property is consistently occupied and in a very timely fashion. And that's how we accomplish that. Now, the third fee is a $250 lease re-signing fee. Now, we do sign 24 to 36 month leases majority of the time, so this won't occur until later on down the road. But once a tenant is up for lease renewal, we do incentivize them by offering anniversary upgrades. Some of these anniversary upgrades include carpet steam cleaning, repainting some walls, maybe light fixture updates, a variety of different things that add value to your property and incentivize your tenant to re-sign their lease. So of course we do charge $250 just to cover expenses. Again, this is not a revenue stream for Jacksonville Wealth Builders. It's actually an opportunity to incentivize the tenant to sign the lease again, and it's in your best interest. Now, the very last fee I want to talk about is not exactly a fee. It's an escrow account. And what we ask you to do is fill $250 in a maintenance repair escrow account. Why? Because we don't want to have to bother you with all those small, unnecessary items, such as calling a plumber out to the property in the middle of the night. We want to be able to address it without you. And then the great thing about our property management software is it allows you real-time opportunity to see any deductions from that escrow account. So at any point in time, you can log in using your username and password and see if there's been any maintenance done to your property. And at each month, what we'll do is we'll fill up that escrow account back to $250. So in the case that there's a $50 plumber call and they have to run out to the property to snake the drain or whatever else might come up, we're going to take $50 from your cash flow that month and fill your maintenance escrow. Now, the great thing is anything above and beyond that $250, we're going to call you to get your authorization before doing anything to the property. Because again, our focus is very much aligned with yours and making your investment a very big success. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more insight into why we charge the management fees that we do and exactly how each one of those fees only happens when it's in your best interest.